Today what we're talking about is inside the kitchen and your bench tops and care for them, some handy hints, whatnot. The big thing for when you're looking at your bench tops and they're being handed over is that particularly with this style of top where it's a reconstituted stone top, which is a man-made bench top, that it's very difficult to see any defects with it. If you had a normal granite top or whatnot, quite often it's a bit easier because they're a singular colour, whereas this has got a multitude of colours. So the big thing for mine when we're looking at these sorts of things, use one of your other six senses, and that's touch. So when I'm defecting a bench top, I run my fingers over the top of all of the arises, which are these front edges, and you can see that they've been done on a little 45-degree angle. And if you feel anything that's rough, then you have to have a good look at that and see whether there's any chips on it. The other thing I like to do is just run my hand over the surface of it to see whether I can pick up any anything that I can feel. And again, if I feel something there, then I'll drop down and have a good look at that to see whether it's a chip or some damage to the top. So even though we've got a lovely stone top, and like I said before, this is a reconstituted stone and not a natural stone, we still got to treat them with a lot of care. We can't leave, for instance, red wine sit on top of them, or put a hot pot straight from the cooktop here onto the surface, because what we'll do is we'll damage that surface or it'll stain, and then it becomes quite difficult to get that stain out. Now, it can be done, and there's a number of techniques, but it just depends on what happens as to how successful you're going to be to get that stain. One of the things that you can do with the stone is you can get it sealed by a professional company, and there's some really good sealants in the market at the moment that'll give you a good 10-year warranty on these things. But the big thing is, you know, a lot of people like to chop on them and whatnot. This is a highly glazed finish. If you're using a sharp knife on there chopping vegetables and doing whatnot, then you're going to end up making that quite dull, and you're going to see the wear and tear on there. So big thing is treat it with respect. Just the same as you would do with a laminate bench top, then you should treat the stone bench top the same way.